Today, uh, we have come here, and particularly my wife and me, we are here to show our gratitude, our appreciation, and to encourage a, a number of heroes who have created this great, created this institution. With the due respect for each and every member who is involved, who has supported, who is first and foremost, in my opinion, the first hero is Father Robert, who has put Lourdes High School into a challenging institution for all the Catholic institutions in particular and also non-Catholic irrespective of caste and creed. The most sought after school by the parents and the happy children. Am I right? Children is correct? Okay. Now along with them, we thank the teachers, supporting staff, administration staff, not forgetting even the bus drivers and the gate, the person who is opening the gate. Thank you very much and keep up the good work for the future. Our family was lucky enough when we shifted to Mangaluru, our parish was Vijay. And with due respect for other big parishes, people used to ask, "Tum bhi jaiso game non?" I said, "Like it as a panu ben durning rosaini mila." But what I wanted to communicate for all those people, my knowledge is limited, and my highest respect is there. Each and every parish and the parish priest, the committee member, and whoever the finance member. When we shifted here, Father Wilson was the parish priest. And Father Wilson, I know, for the last almost 40 years in his Puttur Saint Philomena's days. Now, what I found out after attending a few meetings, but most of the time we were abroad and few of the meetings I used to come, Father Wilson, in my opinion, with due respect for Father Bernard, a great priest, an educationist, who put the foundation with all the challenges he was facing at that time. May God bless his noble soul, granting eternal peace in heaven. Now, Father Wilson has built a community of the parish. This is my impression about that. And a strong foundation is laid, because I'm just mentioning again, our knowledge is right starting from 2015. And added to that, now Father J.B. Maldana came, a visionary, a taskmaster, a achiever, and also a community builder. So in my opinion, after interacting a few of my friends in other parishes, one of the main, this one today, Vijay Chari parish will be the future. All other parishes in the diocese, if I am not mistaken, should emulate the progress in terms of spiritual, in terms of youth, including for senior citizens, what we are enjoying. We had WhatsApp, then the good quality buildings, and still, yes, he is dreaming, but not sleeping. This is Abdul Kalam. This one he is practicing. And Father JB, we express our thanks. We put our appreciation on behalf of all people here, and in particularly from my family and others. Thank you, Father.
Team here of the Finance Committee for venturing into this new block for the Lourdes Central School. There was a constraint of space as there was a great demand for the school, and as Mr. Michael has really expressed from the heart that it has become renowned. People look for it, search for it, seek admission, and thus making this school renowned, famous, recalling all the good things the past has been for us, right from the very foundation laid by late Father Bernard de Souza, and then Father J.P. Tauro, and all those who worked with him. I gratefully remember them, and I gratefully thank Father J.B., Father Robert, and his team, the staff and students and members of the auxiliary staff for carrying forward the good name. Buildings can be put up, but if the real engine, those people who are working with one mind and one heart are not there, buildings have no value. They become the abode of animals, reptiles, or bats, or even the other wild animals. You can't just build a building and keep it. It has to be warmed up. And this warming up takes place only when warm people enter in here. The parents and their children, they warm up. And the teachers and everyone who warm up the whole area. And thus this human warmth, the warmth of the heart, that makes a difference. I often remember one thing, the difference between knowledge and wisdom. Knowledge you can acquire. Well, a lot of knowledge is available now on the internet. You don't have to go to the libraries many times. You can just browse, and with the click of the button you have knowledge. But if this knowledge has no love in it, it turns out to be mere information. Whereas if this knowledge is coupled with love, it gets transformed into wisdom, and that alone remains. Knowledge vanishes. Think of any person for that matter. Many things we have learned and many things we have forgotten. Therefore, one simple definition of education is that which remains after you have forgotten everything. What remains after you have forgotten everything? Certain things certainly remain, and they make our life different. I'm sure the knowledge of the letters, the numbers, the arithmetic, algebra, geometry, geography, whatever subjects we study, history, or anything else, everything is fine. But if it is coupled with love, and if it is certainly making a space for God, who is love, whose feast we celebrate today, Jesus Christ, the Sacred Heart, then there is some meaning. It becomes wisdom. It gets transformed. And people will remember. Remember not for the sake of a mere memory, but remember because life gets transformed, changed. We have many things right from our childhood, in the beginning with our parents, that we are not merely empty tables or empty blackboards on which somebody writes. Once upon a time, one philosopher said, man's mind is a tabula rasa, an empty slate. But then others confronted, no, it's not true. We are not born as empty slates. We are born with capacities, immense capacities to absorb. Tomorrow, if you begin to learn Chinese, you will learn Chinese. Day after tomorrow, if you want to learn Russian, you will learn Russian. Means you have the capacity to absorb those things already. Only thing is we are not using these capacities. We are using 10%, 15% of the capacity. I once asked a software engineer, this is a hard disk here, the brain. An adult brain weighs some 1,300 grams. When we are born, it is just 300 grams. So 1,000 is added. 1,000 is added to that. And what is the computer would be looking like? Can we prepare one with the brain's capacity? He said, absolutely impossible. Absolutely impossible. God has put that great capacity in each one of us. So no child, no person, he comes as an empty slate. He comes or she comes with immense amount of capacities, the capacity to absorb. Now it is our task what to feed so that the child could absorb. And that has to be decided by the parents, especially by choosing the schools, and they have chosen the right ones for their children, I believe, and feed the children to train the mind, to tune the heart, to form the personality. And thus, our staff and parents and the PTA and the management, everybody is doing a wonderful job, and therefore the school has thrived. The